Hello, I'm alive! And doing better than I was the last video I posted. I'm not going to be as high energy as I normally am. I'm still kind of in recovery from what happened. Sorry, getting a message from my daughter. She's having dental surgery today. But everybody here on YouTube and in Facebook, whoever you're watching this, it sent me, get well wishes. Thank you very much. Thank you to my friend on another YouTube channel, Tremaine Terrence, for saying, for wishing me the best. I appreciate that. Real quick plug for that guy. It kind of relates to the topic that I'm going to be talking about today. If you want to watch 2.5 of some of the funniest minutes you will ever see on YouTube, go to Tremaine Terrence and look up the baddest thing a superhero has ever said. If you're watching this, put a link in the comment section. Seriously, it's fucking hilarious. Listen to this dude say what he thinks is the baddest line a superhero has ever spoken, and that gets to what we're talking about today. I'm calling this one Unpopular Opinions 2 because it seems I don't have a lot of the same opinions as other people when it comes to the current DC cinematic universe. And I'm talking about post Christopher Nolan. I guess we're starting with Man of Steel and going from that point on where we are in the current DC cinematic universe and where it seems like we're going or maybe not going. I have enjoyed all of the films. I said it in my last video about Man of Steel. I like Man of Steel. I know why people didn't. I get it. But I thought Henry Cavill was a fantastic Superman. Loved him as Superman, but apparently things didn't work out between him and Warner Brothers, and he's out. I don't like that. I liked Henry Cavill as Superman. Now, there's talk online that Michael B. Jordan may be taking up the role of Superman. I don't think that's a good idea. Not for the reason some of you may think. I don't care if you change a character's race unless the race is significant to the character. Like, Martian Manhunter's green, we can't make him purple. Black Panther is a black guy from Africa, you can't change that. Superman, it's been around for so long, why not? It's not that. I just don't think Michael B. Jordan has the boom in his voice. He doesn't have that presence. Now, Michael B. Jordan is one of the fucking best actors of our generation. The fact that he wasn't nominated for Creed was insulting. That was the year that the Oscar So White thing happened. Yeah, he should have been nominated. I would have understood why he didn't win, because Leo DiCaprio deserved to win that year for The Revenant. But man, Michael B. Jordan should have been nominated for Creed. Creed is a fantastic movie. 2 comes out in about a month and a half. Can't wait for it. So it's not that issue. My issue is with the person. Now, for example, take Idris Elba 10 years ago when he was a little younger. That's the perfect fucking Superman. He's just got that presence, that boom in his voice, just that, not just muscular, just awe-inspiring. Somebody like that, for those of you that watch Fear the Walking Dead, Coleman Domingo would be a really good Superman. People might argue with that, but I don't know. There's something about that guy. I really enjoy watching him work, and I think that they could pull him off as an older Superman. So I know that's an unpopular opinion, but it's my opinion. I don't think Michael B. Jordan is the way to go, but I am not opposed to Superman's race being changed one bit. Doesn't bother me. I don't care. I'm watching to be entertained. Entertain me with a good actor. You could put... there's a lot of people you could put in that role. I just don't believe he's the right one. Now, let's get to the next departure from the DC Cinematic Universe, and that's Ben Affleck as Batman. And I have a very another unpopular opinion here. I totally dig Affleck as older, gristly, pissy Batman. I do. I think he's really good, and I think he's a really good older Bruce Wayne. Like, I often said that I think the best Batman, well, the best Batman was Batman Animated Series. Sorry, I'm a nerd. Michael Keaton, to me, played the best Batman. But Christian Bale played the best Bruce Wayne. And you have to separate it, because they're completely different people. Well, not completely, but Christian Bale, to me, just didn't do it as Batman. Presence, yes, I love the suit, but the costume, where is it? Didn't get into that. I liked Affleck as Batman. He just had that look. Just stone cold, I'll murder you. And I know what it is. Affleck's got a lot of personal problems right now. I'm not going to judge the guy. He did some terrible shit. Would you stop it? The stupid doggy wants my attention. Where's my puppy? You see her all the time back there. I'm up here. Where's my puppy? Where's Gracie? Anyway, so I like Ben Affleck as Batman. I'm not happy about the fact that he's leaving. I can't offer a choice for Batman. Everybody's saying Jeffrey D. Morgan, but Jeffrey D. Morgan is obviously going to be playing Batman's father in an alternate universe. I think in Flashpoint is what he's going to be, because you watch the beginning of Batman v Superman. Guess who Batman's daddy is? It's Negan. So, no. There's a lot of choices for Batman. Batman is a much easier person to cast than Superman. You can't fuck up Superman. You can experiment with Batman a little bit. And there's a lot of people out there, like everybody said Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who would have been perfect if he hadn't been in The Dark Knight Rises. Which, I enjoy Dark Knight Rises. I know a lot of people didn't. I thought it was fine. So, I know those are unpopular opinions about those two actors. I am looking forward to Aquaman. I don't like Jason Momoa as Aquaman. I just don't. Now, he played fine in Justice League. I like Justice League. I thought it was a good movie, not a great movie. There's really only been one of the current DC films that is a great movie. Justice League was good. I know everybody hated on Batman v Superman, and I admit, that last act was kind of... you shoehorned one of the greatest stories in comic book history into just, here, last 20 minutes of Batman v Superman. The death of Superman is such a fantastic story, and how he comes back, and how they did it in Justice League, how they brought him back, I didn't have a problem with that. I actually thought that was pretty entertaining. But Batman v Superman, I still dug, but I get why people hated that, and I wasn't that last battle wasn't that great. Suicide Squad, I feel the same way about Justice League. Thought Suicide Squad was pretty good. There's a lot of it that entertained me. Some of it didn't. I loved Will Smith as Deadshot. Did not care for Margot Robbie as Harley, but nothing against Margot Robbie, because she's a tremendous actress. I've liked her in almost everything I've seen her in. I just think the director should have just reeled her back a little bit. And Tara Strong could have still played Harley Quinn, in my opinion. She's the voiceover actress that played her in a lot of different variations of Batman. Sorry, so like I said, low energy, getting over a mini stroke. Everything's trying to interrupt me today. But I really liked Captain Boomerang. He was my favorite character in Suicide Squad. The best scene in Suicide Squad, for me, the funniest scene, I will say the funniest scene, to me was the funniest scene in any of the DC films. When they're like, if anybody want to leave now, you can go ahead and go, I'll understand. If fucking Boomerang grabs every single beer on the bar and just bolts. And then like 5 minutes later, you see him with one can of beer left, stumbling, chugs it, just tosses the can and just joins back up with him like he got so drunk. He was like, I'll just fight with him anyway. I liked that. So I thought this was... I haven't hated any of the DC films, but I think even critics would agree the best one by far has been Wonder Woman. I mean, Gal Gadot, Jesus... I think I've done about 6 hours worth of praise of Gal Gadot and the Patty Jenkins and the way that film was made. So, no unpopular opinions there. I fucking loved Wonder Woman. It was in my top 10 favorite films last year. I think it was in my top 5, actually. It was like number 5 or 4. Great movie. We've watched it probably 15 times. It's like my wife's favorite movie now. So, where do we go from here? Who's our next Superman? Do we need a Superman? You know, Jason Momoa seems to be liked as Aquaman. I mean, like I said, he doesn't look like Arthur Curry to me. He doesn't feel like Arthur Curry, but I'll roll with it. That's the decision they made, and I like comic books, and I like to be entertained. So I want to see where they go from here. I want to see where they go with the Cyborg movie, because unlike a lot of people, I really like the guy who played Cyborg in Justice League. I like how he was introduced to us and how he went... His arc in that movie I thought was pretty good. I'm looking forward to the Flash movie. I think Ezra Miller was awesome as the Flash. I know he's not the Flash that we've come to know from the TV show, but he's still good as the Flash. So, I'll probably get hate mail for this video. That's fine. I'm kind of half-assing this one because I still don't have any energy left. I'm still getting over that mini stroke. So, I probably repeated myself a couple times in this video too. I've been getting really bad about that lately. And one of the worst part, off topic here, I'm developing tinnitus in my left ear now. So every now and again I just hear a... Ah! Just dig a fucking eardrum out with a pencil. Maybe I should play Superman. I got the charisma. No, I don't. I couldn't even play one of the Wonder Twins. I'm not even good enough to do that. Where's the Wonder Twins movie? I want my Wonder Twins movie. Alright, so that's how I feel about the current and upcoming DC Cinematic Universe. I'm a comic book lover. I love all comic book film. Well, I don't love all comic book films, but I love the idea of comic book films. I've been reading comics since 1985, and my first comic book ever was a Spider-Man comic. So, that's like one of my things, even before it became the cool thing because of fucking Big Bang Theory. No, I've always been into that shit. So, I guess I'll end it there. Go ahead, float your opinions. If you like the idea of Michael B. Jordan as Superman, go ahead and discuss why. I hope if he is, he pleasantly surprises me and he's good, because I didn't think I'd like Affleck as Batman at all, and I thought he was fine. So, that was enough talking for me for the day. I'm gonna take a nap.